What is summarizing? Why is it important? What makes a good summary? Summarizing is when you retell the most important parts of a story. It should be short and sweet. Sometimes we need to tell others just the most important ideas, without the details. A good summary gets to the point without all of the fluff. A summary is a short retelling of what the passage is about. Summaries should ignore irrelevant details and just focus on the main idea and the key details that support it. It lets the reader or the listener know just what the most important ideas are. So just what are the irrelevant details? Irrelevant details are the so what details that are sometimes included in a story. Many writers include descriptive details in their writing that help the reader visualize their story. But these details have no real purpose in moving the story along. They're the so what details, or the irrelevant details. Irrelevant details can usually be left out or changed without affecting the story. Now that we know what they are, let's try to find them. Pause the video and read to yourself. While the class may have been playing kickball, this is not relevant to the main topic. It would not matter if they were reading or sleeping. The biggest idea in this slide is the gym is on fire. What the students were doing before it caught on fire is irrelevant. Now you try. Pause the video and read the passage to yourself. Think about what details might be irrelevant. These are the details we should leave out of our summary. What are the irrelevant details in this story? Does what I was wearing matter? Does it matter if the laundry room was dark? Does it matter what I fed the puppy? Does it matter if he was finished eating? Think, what is the point of this story? Now that we know what information to get rid of, we have to figure out what to keep. The first step is to find the main idea and then to look for the details that support it. Cross out the irrelevant details. Your summary should answer the who, what, when, where, and how, why questions about the main idea. The main idea of the previous passage was that I got a new puppy. Details that support it were I was excited when the puppy showed up. I took it in, and Jeff agreed we could keep him. What would be a good summary for that passage? Let's practice our summarizing. Pause the video and read the passage. Now that you're done reading, the first thing you need to do is find the main idea. The main idea of this passage is the Battle of Midway was the turning point for America in World War II. I actually found this in the last paragraph. If you remember from our video on main idea, we can oftentimes find the main idea in the first or last paragraph of a passage. Now I need to find the details that support this and get rid of the irrelevant details. Cross out the details that you think do not support the main idea and write the details that you think do support it in order to create an effective summary. Who is this passage about? What is it about? Where, when, and how? This passage is about the Americans. What about the Americans? It's about when they defeated the Japanese for the first time. Where? At Midway Island. When? During World War II. And how did they do it? They defeated the Japanese by bombing and destroying nearly all of their aircraft carriers. Don't forget, the main idea was the Battle of Midway was the turning point for American triumph over the Japanese in World War II. The main idea plus the who, what, where, when, and how details give us a good summary of the passage. Now you try. Find a news article in a magazine, a newspaper, or an online source. Print it out or cut it out. Bring it to class along with a short summary of what it's about. Bring it on either Monday or Tuesday, depending on which day your class meets.